This is the hardware for the ECGenie Clinic, and the setup is relatively simple. Over here on the left, we can see that we have 2 recording towers set up, with an animal on each tower. The recording towers have integrated electrodes allowing us to capture our data. These mice are acclimating to the recording tower and soon will be ready to capture data from them. On each recording tower, we connect to the amplifier via what we call the Genie relay. If I turn this tower around, we can see our connection here. The Genie relay is magnetic and quickly attaches to the rear of the tower. This allows us to transmit the signal from the animal's paws to the amplifier and then to the computer where we can capture that ECG signal. The ECGenie Clinic is near simultaneous, meaning that we can have multiple animals acclimating at the same time. Right now we have 2, each on their own tower, and connecting them we have what we call the Genie switch. With the Genie switch, we can switch from one side to the other to quickly alternate between recording data in one tower versus the other. So, while we're only ever going to be capturing data from one animal at a time, the switch is very quick to change between the 2. The ECGenie Clinic is non-invasive, meaning that we just have to put the animal up on the recording platform and the material that it stands upon is conductive and able to capture the ECG signal through their paws. This setup is so beneficial because the animal is awake. There are no restraints, no anesthetics, and no surgery is needed. This allows us to capture the ECG signal with no outside influences, giving us the most accurate reflection of the metric. After the animal is placed up on the platform, we advise about a 5 to 10 minute acclimation period before we should start recording. When recording, the data is captured through the animal's paws. It is then sent through the Genie relay to our amplifier here, and this amplifier then connects to the computer via the black micro USB cord so that we can see the signals on the Corvita data capture software. The amplifier can either be plugged into a standard wall outlet via a cable on the back, or it can be run on battery power. This helps to make the ECGenie a bit more portable, so you can easily move the setup around from one lab to the next. The recording towers are reusable but disposable. Depending on your needs, they can last for a cage or more of animals, or they can be single-use if you're worried about any cross-contamination. To replace, you can just take the tower off of the base and dispose of it, fold a new one into the tower, and then replace and reattach the Genie relay. And that sums up the different components that make up the ECGenie Clinic.